Hi, my name is Mohammed Salman, and today I will be discussing the final module, which is the control methods implementation in software for the fishtail module. This is the final module for the entire course, and we have two different questions to do. The first one is about making sure the servo motor goes in a direction and then goes negative 10 degrees relative to that angle, and it needs to stay on that angle for 2 seconds before it goes back to the origin. So here's the code that I've set up right now. So you can see, oh, there you go. My servo move one angle, and then it goes to 40 degrees, and then it goes to 30 degrees afterwards. And once that's done, it returns back to 0 degrees, whilst having a 2-second delay for each of them. So let's do that. Let's upload that real quickly. Okay, it's just loading up. So that's the origin. Goes 40 degrees, and then negative 30, and then 0 again. And there's a 2-second delay, as you can see. There you go. So that's for the first question. Here you can see a diagram that I wrote, 40 degrees, 30 degrees. And if we compare it, the angles, it's pretty accurate for most part. I don't know why the code was acting up a bit again, but I managed to somehow almost get it right. So there's a 2-second delay, so it's completely fine. So here's the first assessment. So as you can see, the angle finally moves in a specific angle without overshooting. So it's neither undershooting or overshooting, it's normal, as you can see. For this assessment, for the second question, I need to make sure the fishtail goes 15 degrees sideways and holds that position, even if I rotate it around or poke it or anything like that. So let's give that a shot. As you can see, it's relative to 15 degrees now. So if I try moving it around, fishtail will move alongside with it, right? Now the purpose for this assessment, for this question, it has to stay 15 degrees. It's almost at 15 degrees. So if I try to move it around, if I go a bit fast, it will start jittering around, but it will still stay at the same angle. So if I move around, it's gonna act up a little bit. However, if I do, it acts up. So there's that. Yeah, it starts spazzing out a little bit. Funny enough, when I wrote the code, in one instance, I accidentally ended up putting a higher number, and when I enabled the fishtail, it started spazzing out like the fishtail was working, and then the fishtail just started spazzing out. The servo motor just, I don't know, something happened with it. So here's the final code, and let me try it again. For most part, it comes back to 15 degrees, which is great. This is what we are looking for. And yeah, it is definitely acting up a bit. It's not perfect, but that's what the assessment wanted us to do, to show our understanding on if the if the fishtail will either spaz out, or once you hit it, it goes to another angle and then returns back to its other angle, returns back to its relative angle. And I have clearly demonstrated that, as you can see. Yes, it does spaz out, but at the end of the day, it comes back to its relative angle. So I hope that was accurate.